Religious beliefs are protected under the U.S. Constitution. Sometimes they can be somewhat bizarre. You might remember one of our prior video blogs in which we talked about the Pastafarians, and they worshipped with spaghetti strainers on their head. Well, let's take a look at this week's case. It involves a man, real man, Christopher Greif. Christopher Greif was in prison in New York, and his cell was filled with all kinds of stuffed animals all over the place. And it was suggested, shall we say, by the folks running the prison that he get rid of these stuffed animals. And he said, no, I can't get rid of my stuffed animals because my religious beliefs are such that I obtain divine guidance from stuffed animals. And during my meditation, the divine guidance I get from the stuffed animals help me in my life and in the way in which I go about things. It's very similar to some of the tenets of Buddhism, of Native American religions, and of various science fiction religions, but that's what I believe. Well, he brought suit contending that he was denied free exercise of his religion. And the suit went to a federal district court. And there he described fully why he needed to have the stuffed animals in his cell so he could obtain divine guidance from them. And the judge said, really? Well, I'll tell you what, this is so bizarre and so far from any established religious practices that I am going to dismiss the case. Dismiss the case, Mr. Greif. You're out of here. This is just bizarre. Well, he's in prison, so he's got some time, and he appeals the case. He appeals it up to the Second Circuit Court of Appeals for New York, and there the court looks at it, gives consideration to his arguments as to why he is obtaining the divine guidance from the stuffed animals, and said, well, I think, trial court judge, you were just a little hasty in throwing this case out, because you need to really look at these religious beliefs as described by Mr. Greif and the manner in which they basically work with his personal philosophy, with his idea of religiosity, of religious beliefs, and determine whether or not he is being, at this time, denied his free exercise of those religious beliefs. So the case was sent back down to the trial court for determination. Okay, so what do we learn from this case? Well, it's a very similar lesson that we got from our Pastafarians, and that is, in the United States, there is broad, elastic approach to religious beliefs. All religious beliefs are recognized. Some, however, are so bizarre, as we see here, that there must be some substantiation before the practices can, in fact, be actually recognized. But long story short, people are going to be given an opportunity to do that when the circumstances are such that they need to. Okay, so we're bringing this case, we're bringing cases every week so you understand how the law works. I'm David Allen.